And so off the tip, it's Washington's ball. With the regular season just getting started, what's it like for rookies, Greg, who are beginning these new pro careers?
Let me tell you, Kevin, the speed of the pro game is startling. Things are happening so fast, it can take years for the game to slow down.
The Nets working the ball around now. Here's Baller, covered by Gafford. Bridges a screen on right. Dinwiddie passes to Simmons.
Authoritative move by Simmons, throwing it down on the defense.
Here's Washington now. They're getting their first look of the season at the Nets in this one.
And they'll be seeing each other 4 times this year. This is the first meeting, looking for a good start in the series.
Yeah, and who's going to set the tone here tonight? That'll be something to watch.
Drills the three-pointer.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
No question. When he is connecting from those kind of spots on the floor, it is just a huge boost for what they can do offensively.
Gafford kicks to right. Just 5 to shoot. Gafford sets the pick for right. Shoots over Dinwiddie. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. So for the Wizards, their last game, a loss to the Philadelphia 76ers.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow in closing out the shooters and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road.
And last season, the Nets were a favorite to win it all. But, Greg, a first-round sweep by the Celtics proved a very...
Timeout on the floor.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Right, the pass to Gafford. And here's Kuzma. To halt the run. The Wizards with another miss.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Baller, that's good.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Start to feel their confidence. That's the difference between the success they're having now and the struggles they faced earlier.
Kuzma finds right. Back to Kuzma. Bridges with the steal. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. Dinwiddie wide open. And the Nets another 3.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Beal taking his time here. Takes the 12-footer and hits.
Beal is a star and a top-shelf scorer, so that jumper is as pure as it gets.
Pass the ball. 1:44 left to play in the first quarter. Bridges kicks to Finney-Smith. And the Nets, another 3.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
You talk about a defensive menace. That's Dorian Finney-Smith.
He has a knack for coming up with a big defensive play. Often lines up against the opponent's most important offensive player.
And Beal's shot is good.
Ooh, Beal, so smooth.
1:12 left to play in the first quarter. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to catch up with the Nets head coach. He told me it's always a challenge when you face a team this opportunistic. He said those guys are going to look to take advantage of any weakness. We have to really communicate defensively tonight. Guys, back to you.
Great update, David. Thanks. It'll be fascinating, Greg, to watch them try to slow down these shooters.
No question. That's the focus defensively. But then, on the offensive end, they have to get production of their own.
Yeah, spot on. It's going to take an all-around effort to pull out the victory here tonight.
Kuzma with it, defended by Dinwiddie. Kuzma passes to Wright. And that one is off. Nice D from Baller. There's the pass to Dinwiddie. To the left side wing. Here's Baller, covered by Gafford. Baller passes to Finney-Smith. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offense.
The Nets, 25.
Breakdown here for Brooklyn.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. They've got getting ready for the Wizards. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Gibson. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Avdia. Bradley Beal's checked in for Goodwin. And it's Wright in for Monte Morris. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Ben Simmons. Mikal Bridges comes in for Thomas. Baller, he's checked in for Edmund Sumner. And it's Mills in for Curry. Wright, the pass to Gafford. The rebound by the Nets.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Bridges dishes to Mills. And the Nets, another three.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Washington's gotten into trouble with the three ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. And it's Mills with the ball for the Nets. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets.
Now into the lineup for the Nets, Spencer Dinwiddie.
There's 49 seconds left in the first half. Beal, and finished off by Beal.
Such a big-time move from Beal, a big-time player.
Here's Baller. He's got 17. Pass to Finney-Smith, beyond the arc, and the Nets, another three.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Kuzma with the screen for Beal. Unloads from 13. Out to Kuzma. Lets it go with a three. No good on that one. Brooklyn in control. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
It took just a little bit of time, but once they figured out the D on that night, man, their offense was rolling.
And Beal puts up a deep three. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. Right back after this break.
If you want to know why they're dominating, look at the rebounding. They are owning the glass on both ends, and they're doing a great job of turning those.
And time now to talk. And that's all for us.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Baller having a dominant impact in this game.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Now, thinking back to the first half, I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Avdia out there with Daniel Gafford. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Bradley Beal. And it's Wright in at the points. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce two-hander. You know, it seems like we're seeing more teams, Brent, use zone defense these days. Not too long ago, zone was almost non-existent in the league.
Well, Kevin, you couldn't play zone. Even though there were zone principles in man-to-man defense, it used to be an illegal defense to set up in a 2-3 zone that you see teams doing nowadays. I'm very interested if the league does, in fact, do away with illegal defense and allow coaches to use whatever defensive scheme they need to do to slow up their opposition. It might do something in terms of producing more shots so we don't get stagnation with just threes all the time. We'll see if that happens.
Screen by Simmons. Baller passes to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Always a treat to watch Simmons operate in that screen and roll. His IQ is just simply off the charts.
So it's the Wizards now. Outside Beal. Gafford sets the pick for Beal. Offline with his three. Nets have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Greg, Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA to average at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, joining Magic Johnson, Oscar Robertson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite-level company.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Now, Kristaps Porzingis famously earned the nickname the Unicorn for his combination of size and skill. A former All-Star, injuries have held him back, but now a new team presents a new opportunity. KP says, I'm going to take my game to the next level because my body is going to be healthy, and that's it. Well, Kevin, let's hope so.
Absolutely. He has had injuries along the way, but the talent is obvious. David, thanks. Here's Baller, guarded by Wright. Dinwiddie passes to Baller. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 5 assists tonight.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Pass to Gafford. Back to Wright. To the inside. Gafford misses. The Nets have gotten every shot to drop since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Here's Wright. Simmons with the defensive effort.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
And Beal kicks to Wright. 1:32 left in the third. Here's Gafford. The shot from the low post is good. Gafford's got his second bucket of the night. And here are the Nets. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Baller. And the Nets, another 3.
Number 11.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Gafford finds Kuzma. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rebounded by the Nets.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Puts up a 3, and the Nets another 3.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Passes to Gafford. Back to Wright. The shot, no good. Dinwiddie with some nice D.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
And the pass to Ball. And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Looking to get it going. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Washington.
He is an offensive machine.
So it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around. And
that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long.
Incredible, Carl. Wow. Thank you for sharing. Okay, great. Well,
I forgot you're a cat person. Enjoy playing fetch and drive from here. Good game, MP. Night, MP.
ooh, that's nice, bro.
Wow. Look at that.
Whoa.
not bad.
No, it's not good either. So you can ride in a straight...
Yo, MP! I can't believe it's you!
Yeah, man.
I told you we'd have a good time.
This is great. What do you think I'm doing? Giving half effort? Mila.
Okay.
What's up, MP?
I want to talk to you about what's going on with Othello.
What do you mean?
You don't have to feel that. Push it through.
both of these teams are still fresh here in the early season, RJ. Is it easier to play hard towards the start of the year?
Well, yes, it's because the season hasn't worn you down, but you're still getting back into the swing of things, so your conditioning might not be all the way there yet.
Now the opening lineup for the Brooklyn. It's out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Ben Simmons, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. On the wing, Finney-Smith. Dinwiddie against Ball. Here's the three. A nice shot by Baller.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
Now here's Ball. It's not going to go for him. Ooh, great D that time from Simmons. Back to Dinwiddie. Here's Baller. And the Nets, another three.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a three-point shot now.
You know, guys, there's one thing that may have hurt the Hornets the past few seasons: a lack of playoff experience among their core players.
Now here's Ball. Out to Hayward. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time.
Yeah, a quality shooter from beyond the arc. Can't let Hayward get room to fire from the corners.
Pass to Baller. Now Finney-Smith. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Baller's shot is off. And of the Hornets' top 5 scorers last season, 3 have never been to the playoffs.
And B.A., that can be tough when the pressure's on. They've gotten blown out in play-in games each of the last 2 seasons. But with all their talent, they should be in the postseason soon enough.
Okay, it's taking them a moment to find their rhythm, opening the game with some uneven 1-for-4 shooting.
A sensational athlete. I like when Simmons rises up with confidence and jams it through.
Now here's Rozier, coming off a solid outing against Memphis. Finney-Smith pulls it in.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink 1 of their first 5 shots.
A nice shot by Baller.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, staying with it and looking to expand this margin. Hard-nosed takes like that will certainly help.
And once again, off the mark by Charlotte.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Now here's Ball. Pass to Rozier. Will it go? No good that time. And Brooklyn will come the other way. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Hornets team.
They're facing a conference opponent that bested them last season. This will be a great test for both sides.
Here's Baller. Playing Washington, he was nearly unstoppable. Bridges finds Simmons. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
They've really built this lead on.
Timeout, Charlotte.
This is a blue. You guys aren't that great.
Mark.
Oh, you think that lead's gonna last? You got another thing coming.
I'm open.
Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Pass to Mills. Back to Johnson. Here's Thomas. And the foul is called. He missed it. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Nets.
two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to single it.
On the floor for the Nets, Ben Simmons is out there with Cameron Johnson. Then there's Patrick Mills, and it's Baller in at the 2-guard. Great positioning on the putback.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively, and their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
Outside Johnson puts up a 3, fires in the triple.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Charlotte trailing. Pass to Martin. Minute 32 left in the first half. Hayward to pass to Rozier. Clock at 6. Richards, it's good on the putback.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
Outside Johnson, and he's going for the oop here. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Martin finds Hayward, fires the 3. The rebound by the Nets. They defeated Washington in their last game.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. But they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
The bench production was huge, no doubt. A testament to how well prepared this coaching staff is for these tough road games.
Here's Richards following the bucket by the Nets. Hayward's shot is off.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now, a little bit in his head.
Here's Baller. And the Nets, another 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been 3s.
Johnson against Hayward. Pass to Rozier. The rebound by Baller.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Outside Mills. Here's Baller. And the Nets, another 3.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And so it's Brooklyn in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. We'll be right back.
Thanks for joining us, everybody.
Well, don't get me started with their perimeter D. They're standing around flat-footed, not closing down on shooters quickly enough. The result is way too many open threes, and at halftime, the deficit, that couldn't be avoided.
And now, let's take a glance ahead at the games on the docket. Here's the upcoming schedule. Thanks for joining us.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And the Nets with possession here. 13-point lead. After this one, they're off to Dallas to take on the Mavericks. That'll be the back end of a 3-game road trip. Rozier out on the wing with Hayward. Washington out there with Nick Richards. And it's Ball in at the 1. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Well, you know it takes courage to draw charges. Guys get trucked all the time, and they still call a blocking foul. You think more of those should be no calls, Grant?
You know, B.A., courage is the right word. If you're willing to step in there and sacrifice your body for the sake of the team, you know what? If you don't give them a charge, I'd prefer the no call. I like that idea.
Hayward outside. Yep, count it. Hayward's got 8 points.
I mean, scoring on all 3 levels. Gordon Hayward is such a difficult assignment.
Bridges outside. To the wing, right side. Dinwiddie outside. Here's the pick. And that one, good. He's got 9.
Something lit a fire under them at the half. They started this quarter going 3 for 3 from the floor.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Now here's Hayward. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Richards. Over Simmons. And he'll draw the foul.
Ben Simmons. First personal foul. Substitution on the court.
Act like you've been there before. No big deal.
52 seconds left in the third quarter. Mills against Smith to the inside. Washington outside. From outside the arc. Rebounded by the Nets. Here's Thomas. Pass to Mills. 24 seconds left in the third quarter here. Shot clock at 6. Lets the 3 fly. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Man, he's on fire. Playing patient basketball, not forcing shots.
3-pointer Rozier. And Mills pulls it down. Here's Baller. From Pete Johnson. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game.
66. The Nets 77.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Charlotte is shooting 52% from the floor so far. On the court for the Nets as we get the fourth quarter going. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Cameron Johnson. Then there's Patrick Mills, and it's Baller in at the 2. Washington's shot is good.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Oh, wasted no time on that one. And he's got 28 now.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Pass to Rozier. Finney-Smith pulls it in. Finney-Smith's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Baller. From outside, off the mark. Martin, the pass to Rozier. Johnson against Washington. And Hayward gets it to go on the assist by Washington.
Excellent work from Hayward, realizing he has just enough space to get his shot off.
Here's Thomas. On the wing, Finney-Smith. And the 3-pointer goes. And the Nets lead by 12.
Hornets timeout call.
Is a big reason they're down by double digits.
A big group substitution here for Charlotte. Richards is checked in for Hayward. Mikhailuk comes in for Martin. Oubre, he's checked in for Rozier. And LaMelo Ball is subbed in for Smith. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well here's a summary of what Steve Clifford went over with his team during the break. He stressed the need to protect the ball. He said, quote, "Turnovers are killing us. We can't keep giving away possessions." It's a great way to agitate a coach. Let's send it back to the broadcast table now.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. And Simmons gets it to go.
Great sign for this team. When Simmons is making shots outside the key, he pretty much is unstoppable.
And the foul on Ben Simmons. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And Grant, you played on the Suns team whose training staff was renowned. Is that still a differentiator between teams, or has everybody caught up and on the same level now?
You know, B.A., I think everyone's caught up. You know, 15 years ago, the Suns training staff was ahead of their time. But now teams are all much more sophisticated. They understand injury prevention, rest, recovery, really aiding the players, and I think adding years for players in the back end of their careers.
Here's Baller. Dinwiddie with it. Pass to Baller. Bridges, left side. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Fires the three, and the Nets another three.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Back to Oubre to end the run. A miss there. Still shooting 6 for 9, though. The Nets have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Baller. He's covered by Oubre. Dinwiddie outside. Shoots from 12. Ball with the rebound. The Hornets have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That's his first.
First personal foul.
Square up.
And the Hornets making a change here. Hayward's checked in. Brooklyn has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. Pass to Baller from downtown. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie. In the fourth. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This one wasn't even close.
Thank you to everyone for coming out. We hope you enjoyed the game, and we look forward to seeing you all again very soon.
Well, you guys played really well for all 4 quarters tonight. What was the key to putting together a complete performance?
Yeah, it sounds simple, but like sometimes the key is just making shots. You know, this game is a lot easier when the ball is going through the hoop. Tonight I saw a couple shots fall early, and I just started to flow from there. My teammates started to look for me, and I was able to get it done.
Yes, you were. I mean, that was one of the most impressive scoring nights of your rookie season so far. Do you feel like you're figuring out this league?
Thanks, Candace. Listen, I didn't even know how many points I had. I don't know about figuring things out. This league will humble you real fast if you let it. I'm just trying to grind and just get better every day. That's it.
Right on. Good job, champ.
Appreciate it.
Great game tonight. You guys really dominated on offense, and you in particular couldn't miss. What was the key to your performance tonight?
Oh, man. I think you saw tonight what this team is capable of when we all play together. Man, when we look to take that extra pass, we're a hard team to defend.
Well, you were having a lot of success individually. Did you see something in their defense?
You know, man, I think it's just my teammates looking for me to get the ball in places where I can convert, you know? Nothing too crazy.
Right on. Thank you, man.
No doubt.